Pro Day 2 round 7, and there are some properly tough ones to call this week. Both Rich and I are only just over 50% for our Pro Day 2 predictions this season, so they're always tough. But this is a really tough one. Feels like there are no games where there are some genuine heavy favourites. Some of the high-flying teams or some of the big-budget teams are going away. Yes, there's a distinction there. Some of those high-flying teams aren't the ones we expected, and some of the bigger-budget pre-season contenders are faltering slightly. And there are a few sides that could really do with a win. So let's get into this preview. Provence v Brive. Courtney Lawes captains Brive for the first time. And lo and behold, it is against Provence, whose starting 10 is Jules Plisson. Probably the most famous victim of a big hit from big courts. Brive are top of the table and undoubtedly the team to beat. Provence have been a bit of a mixed bag, but they were brilliant in their last home game. So we're both going for them to win at home. Colomiers are riding high. It's starting to look like their early season form is here to stay. But Saxby are unbeaten away from home in 3 games this season. So it could be tight, but it feels like Colomiers are well placed to win this one. Béziers v Grenoble, 5th versus 6th. Last year's 3rd versus last year's 4th. Béziers are fast starters. Grenoble are slow starters but strong finishers, which means this game could be wild. Rich is backing Grenoble. For me, they tend to send a slightly weakened team away from home, so I'm backing home advantage and Béziers to get the win in that one. Aurillac v Nice is 14th versus 15th. Aurillac haven't quite hit their straps, the levels that we're used to seeing them hit, but they are going to get the home win. They should be too organised for Nice in that one. Mont-de-Marsan v Nevers. This could have been a decider to get in the barrage last year. Both teams have really disappointing starts this season. Nevers got their second win of the season last week. Really good win at home against Béziers. Mont-de-Marsan have shown a bit more form than Nevers, maybe. They hammered Brive in their last home game. So we're both backing Mont-de-Marsan to do the same again and win this one. Dax v Oyonnax. Now this is tough. Dax are winless in their last 3, but all their games have been incredibly tight. Oyonnax still flattered to deceive. Big budget, lots of big names, and Rich reckons they're finding their form. He's going for Oyonnax in that one. I'm backing Dax to grind out a home win. 2 massive packs, could be gritty, should be tight. Valence Romans versus Montauban. The team propping up the table hosts a team that we thought were going to be down there with them. Montauban scraped through to survive in the access match, but are riding high in second this season. Valence haven't been terrible. Looking at the league table, this should be a Montauban win, but we are both backing Valence to pick up their second win. Their home form is generally pretty good. Biarritz v Agen, 2 grand old clubs of French rugby. Signs of green shoots for both of these, perhaps Biarritz more so. Just feels like there's such a positive vibe at the Aguilera. Helps having Masavesi Dakawanga in red hot form. It's enough to put a smile on anyone's face. So we are both backing them at home. However, Agen are probably the most unpredictable side in Pro Day 2. Billy Searle, their main man at 10, returning to his former club. So who knows, they could spring a surprise. So I have gone for all home wins, which is like the old Pro Day 2. This season there have been loads of away wins in Pro Day 2. And Rich has gone for 2 away wins. Are those the right ones to go for? Is he going to get it more right than me this week? Only time will tell. Let us know in the comments what you guys think.